A few weeks ago, MemoMind flew me and Lauren out to New York City to attend the launch party for their new glasses, the MemoMind 1. These are AI glasses with a display in them, and I think they're pretty cool. Thank you to MemoMind for sponsoring today's video. First impressions of the glasses, these are really cool. I really like how the display is right in front of you, right center. So it's pretty transparent, so you can still see like everything behind it. It's basically like a green pixel display. So on the display, I can see the date, the time, the temperature, it's sunny. I have it showing the Google stock, which is at 333 right now, which is cool. And yeah, right now just waiting to see the live demo of all the cool features. Hey, I'm John, your friend in tech. If you're new to MemoMind, they are actually built by Jimmy, who are very well known in the tech space for building out their projectors and other technology, and it's really cool to see them bring that technology into the wearable space. Before you ask, these do not have a camera, and that's by design. They want to be very intentional about respecting privacy, and so these are really great for people who want smart glasses but don't really want to be that person that's wearing a camera on their face. I think what's really cool about these glasses is that at first glance, if you were to see me on the street, you wouldn't really think I'm wearing smart glasses. However, if you do catch me at a certain angle, you can see the displays in them. So it's not super incognito, but it is pretty discreet in my opinion. I also like how comfortable these are. They only weigh about 46.6 grams, so they're pretty light on my face. And I don't personally wear glasses every day, which is probably why when I first tried putting these on, I stabbed myself in the eye. But I am a tech enthusiast, and so I can really appreciate the value of having smart glasses, especially considering just how much technology they managed to pack into these glasses. It's just so amazing. And as an engineer, I really like how they are opening these up for development, so I or anyone else can actually build apps for these. I actually have a few ideas of what I would love to see on these glasses, but I'm curious to know what would you want to see if you were able to build any app you wanted. Let me walk you through how these work really quickly. Basically, you put them on, you download the app to your phone and sync them together, and you are immediately presented with a tutorial on how to use the glasses. Basically, there are a few different ways you can interact with the glasses. Number one is by pressing the button on the right to turn on the display. You can even speak to the glasses by saying "Hi Memo" and start interacting with it with your voice. You can look up to turn on the display, and you can look down to turn it back off. Now, once you have them on, the display is very clear. I'm sitting right in front of a bright window, and when I turn on the display, I can actually read it perfectly with no issues. So there are actually dual micro LED projectors, and it goes up to 2000 nits, so very easy to see in bright sunlight or on a bright overcast day like today in San Francisco. And of course, with the app, you could change a ton of settings to make it perfect for you. You can change how bright you want it, how far the display seems, and you could even change the angle at which you look up to trigger the display to turn on in the first place. So it's very, very customizable. As for the batteries in these, they can be worn all day. They are rated up to over 16 hours with mixed usage, which is pretty amazing, especially considering how light these are. On the glasses, there are 3 microphones and speakers, so that way you can talk on a call, you can listen to music, you can play podcasts, whatever you want. I was actually pretty hesitant about the speakers because I am pretty self-conscious about, not wanting other people to listen to what I'm listening to, but they are really good. Like, I can have these at a good amount of volume, and unless you're super close to me, you can't hear what I'm hearing. And if you can hear what I'm hearing, then you're too close. So these are really nice to have, especially like when I'm on my bike and I need to be more aware of my surroundings, but I can also still listen to music at the same time, so it's pretty cool. Another thing you can do with the mic is interact with the on-device AI, of which there are many, many features. So let me just go over them really quickly. With Memo AI, you can ask questions and get your answers directly in the glasses for hands-free assistance. AI translation supports real-time translation in over 26 languages. I actually tested this by watching anime, and it did a pretty good job of translating on the fly. So I just wanted to demo one of the ways I use these glasses, and it's the AI recording. So let me start the recording now. Basically, when I go on these walks in the park, I like to just ramble, and sometimes it's wanting to talk about my day and having the AI recorder generate like a journal diary kind of thing, or what I like to do is actually think about different video ideas, and so I'm just like rambling. So I've learned that my brain is not really good at holding a ton of knowledge. I like to put it out on paper usually, but now that I have these glasses, I just like talk directly to the glasses. Yeah, basically after I'm done rambling, it generates an AI summary for me and puts all of my incohesive thoughts into a very cohesive manner. So I really love that use case of the glasses. So let me stop it and then I'll show you basically what it generates for me typically. I also tried to record the glasses from my point of view, and I think I got some decent shots. It doesn't really show everything all at once, but I think it's a good example of what the glasses look like in like a nice sunny day like today. I wanted to move to a quieter place to demo the AI teleprompter because you want to be able to hear what I'm saying. But right now I'm pulling up the app. I'm going to go to speech and I'm going to add a new script. Now I already have one copy and pasted, but you can actually use the AI to expand and shorten or to smartly format your script. For now, I'm just going to use it as is so you can see what it looks like when I'm actually using the teleprompter. So I click OK and I press sync glasses. And from here, all I have to do is press play. And now I can see it on my display and I can start reading and it will scroll with me. So, hi, my name is John and welcome to my review of the MemoMind glasses. They are super cool to use and have a lot of great features. And that's pretty much it. Pretty simple and easy to use. I think this is a cool feature. If I had one critique, it was that when I did this demo and looked back at the footage, you could see my eyes kind of scanning and reading. I think it would be really interesting to see if you could do like maybe 1 or 2 words at a time so that your eyes don't have to travel left and right. I think the trade-off there would be processing power and battery, but I think it could be worth it if it like gives a really clean appearance and no shaky eyes. Let me know what you think. Okay, so I gotta go back to work now, but that was a little demo of how I've been using these AI glasses in my real life. I do plan on doing a more thorough review when I get a new set of glasses sent out to me. So if you have anything you want me to test or try out, do let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to include that for you. As a disclosure, these are a pre-production model, so the ones they will be releasing will be even better. And in terms of design, there are a few different ones you could choose from. So we just finished the keynote, but I want to show you all the other glasses that they have on display. So I'm going to switch the camera to Lauren so she can follow me. I think these are a little bit more stylish. What do you think? Looks good or no?
Harry Potter, the boy who lived.
These are the archive ones, and I actually really like the aesthetics of these. But if you have a different face shape or you just like more square or rectangular glasses, they also have those that you can view on their website. Okay, so now we're gonna try on the square frames. So these look pretty nice. Yeah, maybe the square frame is better. MemoMind is crafted for the mindful, so if you want to lock in a massive discount, just go to their website, memo-mind.com, and you can pay a $30 refundable deposit. Deposits opened on April 28 and the Kickstarter is launching on May 28, so keep an eye out, pun intended. As always, if you have any questions, do leave a comment. I respond to every single one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
I want to record you like looking at yourself in the mirror.
Or how about you, like, I'm traveling, yeah.